Alright, Shalom Israel, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, and name His Son, Yahweh Shai. And this video is going into witchcraft. You can't be doing no witchcraft. And that's real stuff. People just see it on movies like it just ain't no real thing going on. Like, nah, witchcraft is real. Like Hollywood, they be doing all that type stuff. All type of wickedness be going on. They be putting spells on music. They put like, you wonder why this. You just listen to this song, and you wonder why it keep replaying in your head over and over again. These artists hire witches to put spells on their music so you can keep remembering over and over again. That's real talk, bro. They do that. So you have to understand that being witches is really real. That's something that you can't do. And it's spoke of in the Bible. You had witches back then. It's nothing new under the sun. You had witches now. You had witches back then. It's nothing new. So let me get Leviticus 19:31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, and familiar spirits are demons. And it says, that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. Cause you have wizards. And Hollywood show you all this stuff through movies, through cartoons. I'm looking at this stuff when I'm younger, thinking that it's just a movie. But when you get older and you really start reading, like, bro, this is real. That's why they put it into the cartoons to program in your head. This is real talk. It's witches and stuff real. That movie, I'm talking about, I used to watch Twitches. Twitches, it's about two witches. T and Tamara, I think that's the twins, T and Tamara. It's about witches. They got the little star on their neck. All type of crazy stuff, bro. But why are we watching this while we at a young age? Why are we watching this at 8 and 9 years old, watching witches? Why is that? Why they put the show Halloween Town during Halloween? All these witches and warlocks movies come on during Halloween. But why are we watching this stuff at a young age? Because they want to program this stuff into our head. So when people do hear about witches being real, they be like, nah, that's just in cartoons, that's just in movies. But no, you really have people real life putting spells. You had these elites real life getting information from the spiritual demon Satan. They real life getting the information, bro. This is real. And it says, Exodus 22:18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Cause back then, a witch had to die. This was in the you can repent now, but this before we had grace. So if you was a witch, you couldn't repent. You couldn't come out of that. You got caught being a witch, casting spells on people, trying to bring people up from the dead, like Black Panther. They put in Black Panther. You know that scene when they get the Black Panther removed from them. They like I think they wait. Well, do they drink the? When they go under the dirt and they see their ancestors, they see the people that was dead. That's witchcraft. That's witchcraft, bro. They put it right in our face. That's witchcraft. This man is really talking to his dad that's dead. That's witchcraft. All that stuff is witchcraft, bro. They put it right in front of our face. I got Leviticus 20:27. A man also or woman that hath a familiar spirit or that is a wizard shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones, and their blood shall be upon them. Because it was an account in the Bible where Saul, I think this when Saul had went to go seek help because God wasn't on his side no more because Saul was doing wickedness. So the God wasn't on his side no more, so he went to a witch. I think it was a witch. It was a witch. And then Samuel was dead. He had got the witch to call up Samuel for him so he could speak to Samuel. And she had really called on Samuel, and Samuel was dead. That's why he said he don't want no familiar spirits or witches. Cause they be calling on the dead, bro. You can really do that. And that's off. That's off. So I got Leviticus 20:6. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits and after wizards to go a whoring after them, I would even set my face against that soul. Against their soul, and would cut him off from amongst his people. So you was cut off amongst your people if you was a witch. Nobody didn't want nothing to do with you, bro. Nobody didn't want nothing to do with you. You a witch. You doing all this wickedness. And if people say something about the sage being witchcraft, I don't know too much about that. I can't speak on that. But some people say that burning sage is witchcraft. But what I heard was sage get the evil spirits out the house. But that most likely not true. They're probably bringing the evil spirits in your house. That's probably witchcraft. Now that I think about it, that probably is witchcraft. Cause what they tell you that it do ain't what it really do. It do the complete opposite. So they telling you that sage get the demons and evil spirits at your house. It more likely bring them in. So it probably is a sign. It probably is some witchcraft. Some of our ancestors probably was doing that back then. Witchcraft. They probably were using sage. Yeah, so that's off. I say that's off. So I wouldn't even use it if I was y'all. I got 2 Kings 21:6, and he made his son pass through the fire in observed times and used enchantments and dealt with familiar spirits and wizards. He wrought much wickedness in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger. So when it says that he made his son pass through the fire, that means child sacrifice. They was doing that back then. People were sacrificing their kids to Molech, to these fake idols. Just like with all these kids go missing on these human trafficking, all this stuff all these kids go missing, they getting sacrificed. In California, look up Bohemia Grove in Cali. They doing all this wickedness. You have people really sacrificing their kids. That's why I said it's real. People be doing that, but people hear this and like this a joke. People look at this like, nah, this ain't real. They ain't sacrificing kids. They are sacrificing kids. They're doing all type of wickedness. They doing all type of wickedness. That's what those elites do. They sacrifice the kids, they drink their blood, they do all type of stuff. There's nothing new under the sun. Our people following the Gentiles and doing the same thing they were doing. They wanted to be like them, so they had to sacrifice their kids for some riches. Whatever, sacrifice for riches. People do that, sacrifice people for riches. That's real, bro. So you can't be no witch. Can't dress up for no witch. Dress up as a witch for Halloween. You ain't even supposed to be doing Halloween, period. But you have some people dress up as witches for Halloween. And it's right in our faces. Don't you remember on Disney Channel when they join the little M, it says, "Hey, I'm so and so," and you watching Disney Channel. Dun 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 dun, and they got the witch. They got the one in their hand, and they drawing the M. That's witchcraft. All this stuff, Disney World, all this stuff, Disney Channel witchcraft. All this stuff that watching, that's programmed in our head. All this stuff wickedness. So you can't be no witch. You can't be up here trying to bring people back to life that's dead already. You can't be getting mad and cutting yourself when people die. You can't be doing none of this stuff, bro. Period. So I want to get all praise to the Most High. How about Shimmy Hawashai? And you can't be making spells and potions either. That's off. So I want to get all praise to the Most High. How about Shimmy Hawashai? I say shalom.